took out some of their troops. Let's go ahead and do another one here. Siege of Athens, 431 BC. By 700 BC, independent city-states had arisen from the ruins of the Dark Age in Greece, including Athens, Sparta, Thebes, and Corinth. These city-states competed with each other economically, militarily, and ideologically for dominance of the region, in a manner similar to the palace kingdoms of the Mycenaean era. This was the classical age of Greece, one of the most influential eras in human history. Works in philosophy, science, literature, art, mathematics, and history from the revived and resurgent Greek culture provided much of the foundation for all civilizations that followed. This was the time of Aristotle, Plato, Homer, Socrates, Euclid, Archimedes, Hippocrates, Herodotus, and many others. Greeks experimented with democracy, developed the scientific method, and built the fabulous library at Alexandria. Athens was the largest and richest state, thanks to its great port and large silver deposits. Athenians were the leading shipbuilders and sailors of Greece. The Spartans were the ultimate warriors, disciplined from childhood for service in the phalanx. Their mere appearance of the hardened and merciless Spartan phalanx on the battlefield could be enough to panic opponents before a blow had been struck. The competition between cities spread overseas among colonies along the Black Sea coast in Asia Minor, in North Africa, in modern Italy, and in modern France. Trade made the Greek culture one of the richest in the ancient world and became critical to its well-being. Increasing population could not be supported by local food production alone, and markets were needed for manufactured goods. Following the defeat of two Persian invasions, the Athenians and Spartans vied for dominance of both the peninsula and overseas possessions like Sicily. Smaller states joined one side or the other, and eventually the Peloponnesian War broke out between the two factions. Scenario instructions. Over the past 500 years, the Greeks have grown strong at home and overseas. Their interference in Persian affairs attracted two Persian invasions, but these were turned back. Now the Greeks are squabbling at home over dividing the spoils of Mediterranean trade. Sparta and Athens are fighting for dominance. The Spartan army is approaching Athens and is too powerful now to be met in open combat. Defend the walls to delay them while the army is reinforced. Athenian farmland is outside the walls, unfortunately, so your food sources are probably lost. Use the Athenian advantage at sea to obtain food and trade overseas. The Spartans are not thought to have naval power, but that may change. When your armies have been strengthened, engage the Spartan army and drive it from your lands. The Spartans have brought a large baggage train of supplies. If that can be captured, they will be forced to fall back. Objectives: capture enemy artifacts. Hints: maintain the strength of your walls and towers at all costs. Immediately send trade vessels to seek the resources needed to build up your army. Yeah, I beat this game once or twice. I'm basically just playing it now to record it on YouTube, but it's still fun. They're basically new. I don't remember them, so this is going to be kind of like a more traditional collect resources, build up your army sort of thing.
Oklahoma?
I need to figure out. I'm trying to farm these farms until they get destroyed. That ain't good. So basically, I'm going to go ahead and strengthen this wall, because I know Well, maybe they can't get through. Oh, right here, yeah. And I think I'll bring these guys all in. I don't think this farm's gonna last too long. They cannot get in. Just gotta come over here and help. Shoot. Oh no, they took it down. Alright, so I need... These guys are basically just going to cut trees, because that's all they can do. I don't have enough stone to build another tower there, so we're just going to wall it up. So we need ships. We've got a couple of... These are merchant ships. So they can get gold from these other docks and bring it to my docks. Well, here's a transport. I think I'm going to send my villagers somewhere else to collect resources. Got different, you can choose to be people's enemies. Neutral or ally. Alright. All these villagers, except for maybe a couple, we're gonna take somewhere else. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to save the city here. I might have to rebuild somewhere else and come back. They just have way too many guys. So I'm gonna take down this tower too. Let them come in. There's Jason. try and kill Jason here. He's their hero. Took him out. These guys out here to fight. So I'll change my status to enemy, so I'm going to change it to enemy. Alright. So we held off another charge by them, but it's not looking too good. Need to really get some resources here. It's a little Easter egg. It says RIP. Rest in peace. I've never noticed that before. Alright, so we're gonna build a little storage pit down here. Held him off for a little while here. This is my hero. He doesn't have a specific name, but he has more HP than a regular horseman. So we got some more guys coming here. These guys are all gonna die. I want them to gather wood right now. I might have some guys gather stone too. If I have stone, I can build more towers. That guy's barely alive. There's a lot of stone right here too. Might be able to get. Why these guys are walking so far away? We got a lot of snow here last night. Did you get any snow? Alright, so we need to build a few more fishing ships. Got like a good 5 or 6 inches, I think. We're under a level 2 snow emergency. Fishing ships are gathering food for me. Food is what you need for certain upgrades and to make new troops and villagers. Got a little bit of stone now. Start building some more towers. I'm gonna build them behind the wall this time, so I don't want them easily accessible. Troops seem to be coming from this direction, so I'm going to build some towers over here. Yeah, it was like 63 or something here Thursday. Now it's like in the 20s. It's ridiculous. Okay, these guys gathered all that stone, so we're going to put them on this boat again. We're going to see if we can get this stone. Looks like I held off that first, like, wave, and now we can just kind of settle in here, regroup. I'm just going to build a wall towers. I've got all my upgrades for every building. My fishing ships. We're gonna build some more merchant ships now. Each here. By default, ships trade wood for gold. I want to change them all to be food for gold. food is a little bit more replenishable than wood. And wood, it takes longer to gather. You use wood for a lot of things, like when you're building. So food is usually the best thing to trade. We should see a bunch of gold coming in now, because I've got all these merchant ships. Each one of them is bringing back 20 gold every time they make a trip. Alright, so let's build some more towers. These houses are in the way. I'm gonna go ahead and make some more villagers. And they're going to build some farms over here. Seems like a pretty safe place. To increase my food production so I can use it for trade. I haven't had an attack in a while. I have 9. I have 9. I need more gold. I really thought about buying battlegrounds. I think I might do it. Pretty good on defenses now. Take these guys over. Yeah, my food's staying pretty steady at 300. So I'll get some more farms going here. I should be able to increase. Go ahead and build another town center over here. That way I don't have to keep bringing troops over. I can just, or villagers over. I can just create them from here. Well, it seems like they may be done attacking. You know, you never know. They could come back. But the AI in these early games wasn't really that great, so chances are I held off those first 2 or 3 waves, and now it's just a matter of me building back up my troops and going to kill them. And the later games, you know, they would keep creating men and bringing them over, but the coding just wasn't there for these early games for it to be that advanced, I guess. Going to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. You know what, I'm gonna build a few military ships just to see what's out here. exploration is pretty key in these games, because it allows you to explore the map. See, there's a bunch of gold up here I could maybe get. Let's build. Oh, I've already got another one here. Just go with these 5 ships and just explore these seas. Take these couple horses. See, there's a couple. There's a guy there. He is from Agena. These guys are kind of expendable. They're just going to explore as much as they can. So I have a good feel for what I'm getting into here. There's an artifact right there. So I got just kind of scattered forces out here. So I need to capture all these artifacts and take them back. So there's a bunch of heavy cavalry I need to deal with at some point. Okay, that was worth it, I guess. Alright. I'm just gonna explore the sea to see if there's anything I can do from the sea. Maybe I can build a couple of catapult triremes and take out some towers or something. Now that I've got pretty good... I'm gonna build a few more. I need a little bit better food supply. Now I've got a kind of a steady supply of resources, and it's all about just strategically how I want to attack here. And these ships have probably been done for a while.
Oklahoma? Rogan? Holmes.
move some more stone over here. See, we're getting a good idea of how the map's laid out here. Yeah, I don't see another base, so it must just be those troops that were kind of scattered that I need to deal with. So our instructions are capture the enemy artifacts, so all I need to do is take out these 10 or so troops here. This should be good. So, what works best against cavalry? I'm gonna say phalanxes, or centurions. Yes, that's what they're called. See, we only have a population limit of 50. I already have 46 guys. So, we don't really need these ships anymore. So I'm probably gonna destroy them. Probably don't need any more wood. All I really need now is food and gold. That guy's about to die anyway, we'll just kill him. And we can get rid of these ships. This guy built another academy so we can kind of double our production. I don't really need these guys either. They're just gathering wood. Unless I'll need to transport my guys over to the land. So as you can see, I basically just had to hold off that charge by them, and now I just need to go and clean up all the rest of their troops. Easy peasy. After these guys get created, I'm gonna go and do battle. could try is take a couple priests, a couple temples here, build some priests, and then they could try and convert those forces. But I don't really need to do that. Just need to take care of them. So we know where the artifacts are. We just need to head over here. Kill whoever stands in our way. First victim. That guy's gotta be scared out of his mind. Thank you very much. Oh, I killed them, so. The Spartans were not able to take Athens at first because of the Athenian long walls that enclosed the city, the access route to the port of Piraeus on the coast, and the port itself. Although the Spartans devastated the countryside, the Athenians were able to withstand a siege by importing food and supplies by sea. After many years of conflict throughout the Mediterranean, the Spartans gained the upper hand by building a large fleet of their own and defeating the Athenian navy in 405 BC. When the Spartans invaded Attica again, the Athenians surrendered in 404 BC after much starvation. As part of the peace agreement, the long walls were torn down, Athenian democracy was abolished, and the Delian League of Athens and its allies was broken up. The Spartan victory that ended the war did not bring peace or unity to Greece, however. Democracy was restored in Athens in 403 BC, and fighting between different states erupted again. In the midst of this turmoil, little notice was given to the rising strength of Macedonia to the north along the barbarian hinterlands.